Hi, I'm Chris Hurley, the productivity coach here at Keller Williams Raleigh, and I'm so honored to be with one of my newest cappers at 100% commission, Tyler Chestnutt.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
So in our interview today, I'm going to ask you some questions about your career and your business journey. Just want you to be honest and share about where you're coming from. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Awesome. What industry did you come from before real estate?
So I'm actually a recent college graduate from 2015 East Carolina University. Double majored in marketing and finance, and jumped right kind of in the corporate world. I worked at Enterprise, rent a car, and it was great. We moved up through the management training program, and I just really didn't aspire to rent cars. And I've always had a deep passion for real estate, and saved up some money and got licensed up and jumped right in.
Were you born in Raleigh?
Yeah, I actually was born and raised in Raleigh, kind of in North Raleigh near Wake Forest. Went to Wakefield High School, played baseball my whole life, and have some great deep connections in the Raleigh area.
Why did you choose Keller Williams over all the other brokerages you could choose from here in Raleigh?
Well, simply so, I got licensed, pretty much January 1st, 2017. I did my due diligence, went to all the other firms around Raleigh, and Keller Williams was actually one of my last stops. And, when I came in here, I was honestly kind of blown away. I was blown away by the training you offer. I was blown away by, the commission split and the technology that Keller Williams has now. And, what's even better is simply, when I get my first listing, which is very exciting. You get to create a sign, and you actually get to build a brand, build a logo. And Keller Williams is one of the few companies that actually allow that. I'm actually putting my logo in the yard and not Caldwell Banker, Fonville Morrissey, or simply just a sign writer. So those are the reasons why I chose Keller Williams.
When you got started with your business, the first 30 to 60 days, what was that like?
Absolutely, it was an adventure. It was a roller coaster ride, but it was a good roller coaster ride. So for example, I come in. Every day at 8 o'clock, treat it like a business, and it's training first. So, I'm coming in, I'm going I'm going through Ignite. I did Bold the first spring. I'm coming to Chris Hurley, Bernadette's Hurley. Every training you have, and then I'm going, to meet with George Wammel, my broker in charge, and I'm being a sponge. I'm taking in as much information as possible, and I'm talking to seasoned agents, and I'm just trying to learn as much as possible because you never know when that first transaction will come, and then I want to, I'll be ready to go with it.
Getting engaged with the Market Center was valuable. When it came to issues in a transaction and you needed some support, what was your interaction like with the other brokers here in the Market Center?
It's very simple. You just have to ask. Everyone at Keller Williams Raleigh is going to help you out. They're going to give you a hand. They're going to take some time out of their busy day to get you through that problem because they know someone did that for them at Keller Williams when they were coming up. So, I'd have a list of people I call, and I've never gotten past the third person. I mean, never. And so that's what I love about this office. Anyone will help you.
How long was it before you put your first transaction together?
Started January 10th. First closing was March 21st, so 2 months. I jumped right into things, because I got licensed, and I wanted to get going. And that's the great thing about Keller Williams training that they offer and the support that they have here is anyone can have a closing in the first 2 months if you really put forth the effort.
I heard you talking in the hallway the other day about trying to put together a deal a week. Tell me more about that.
So this all started after having 3 closings in 1 week. I figured, if I can do that, why can't I have 4 closings in a month? And, to achieve that, I set my standard to have 1 under contract and 1 closing per week, leveling out to about 50 contracts a year.
In thinking of your business today, you're a real business owner. What 2 activities are you doing today to drive the next transaction?
Honestly, it's pretty simple. It's lead generate, network. I'll say that again. It's lead generate and network. And, I'm constantly around people from, 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. I start at the gym, come in, lead generate on the phone. If that's working out well or if it's not working out well, I'm going to either go door knock or I'm going to go to a networking event or be around somebody because most transactions don't happen in the office. They happen when you're outside of the office and when you're interacting with others. So that's been very beneficial for me to do those 2 on a steady basis.
So we've reached this point where you're at 100%. You really have a business. When you think of the next 5 years, what is your 5-year plan for your business?
I've already actually accomplished one of my 5-year goals, and it was being on the ALC, the leadership conference at my market center. And I'm very excited to, go to family reunion, go to Rock Hill, South Carolina in December, and, really build off that. And my other goals that I have, I really want to build a team. I want to build a team that I can be able to coach. And, I want to have a few buyer's agents and admin and then someone else that goes on listings with me. and really focus on my numbers right now and be the best I can be in production. Because I know in 5 years from now, I want to be like you, Chris. I want to be a productivity coach, and and see where that goes, and maybe be an OP of a market center. I have all these visions in my head, but it's very important, like you're saying, to have a 5-year plan and see that there's more than just a transaction. I am Tyler Chestnutt. I'm Keller Williams Raleigh. This is my success story.